November of 2022, I tweeted the following. Why crypto, I could have also said Bitcoin, why crypto FUD doesn't matter. If someone has no FUD and invests, it drives short-term adoption trends. If someone has FUD and doesn't invest, it keeps short-term prices down. Either way, it's a win-win, short-term adoption or lower prices. And FUD in this context, for those of you who maybe are new to crypto, simply is an acronym for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And on this episode, we're going to talk about why the Bitcoin haters, for me personally, are just buy signals. I'm Jarrett Carpenter, and this is More Than Blockchain. All throughout 2022, as the Bitcoin price basically went from its top in November, December of 2021 of around 69,000, all the way down to November, December, where it hit 15 and 16,000, all I heard from people not in the Bitcoin space was that Bitcoin was dead and it was going to zero. And that was inevitable. And I should sell my fairy dust digital internet money. And that it had no value and that no one wanted to buy it, and therefore it was useless. And throughout that time, and if you're listening to this and if you own Bitcoin and you owned Bitcoin throughout 2022 and didn't sell and maybe even bought more, the haters were everywhere. They came out with pitchforks. They were on Twitter. They were on YouTube comments. They were in Discords. They were in Reddit threads. They were on Facebook. They were on Instagram comments. Wherever you could find a digital trace of hate in our modern world of social media and social networks, you could find it. And when I think about haters, I think about two different clips, and they're both from comedians, so you have to take it at face value. And the first one's from Steve Harvey, and the second one's from Cat Williams. So let's see what Steve Harvey has to say about haters.
Haters motivate me, because when they talking about me, that means I'm doing something. If you have no haters, if you don't have any haters, you need to get some. You need to get some haters. Because if you have no haters, you ain't doing nothing, man.
As you can see, haters for Steve Harvey are a motivation, and they're also an indication that he's doing something right. Because I think this is true no matter where you look in life, the people that have the most haters are probably doing something that is shifting the paradigm. It's being disruptive to the way things are. And it's challenging the idea of how things have always been done to say, maybe we can do things differently. Maybe not even better, but just differently. And so I now want to play the quote from another comedian, Cat Williams. But I'm going to preface this with, this is a little bit more vulgar or colorful than Steve Harvey's quote. So if there are little kids around, you may want to hit the fast forward button on this. But you've been warned. Let's see what Cat Williams has to say about haters.
You gotta be grateful. You need haters. What the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck do you think a hater's job is? To fucking hate. So let them motherfuckers do their goddamn job. What the fuck is you complaining about? Ladies, if you got 14 women hating on you, you need to figure out how the fuck to get to 16 before the summer get here. The fuck is you mad about? Fellas, if you got 20 haters, you need 40 of them motherfuckers. What is you complaining about? If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me.
And there you have it. Cat Williams is saying you want haters. You want to collect them. They're a good thing. They're a sign that you are doing something well. Now, he says it in a little bit different way than Steve Harvey, but I think the idea is salient. And when you combine these two quotes, it brings me to where I am today and really what inspired the tweet that I tweeted back in November about FUD. Either it will drive short-term adoption trends or it will keep short-term prices down. And either way, if you're DCAing into Bitcoin or investing monthly into Bitcoin, regardless of the price, haters are good. And haters for me are buy signals. Now, that is not financial advice. This is more of an educational entertainment episode, as you can see with the two comedians. If you start to see haters as buy signals, life will get better. Because as the market is down and might continue to stay down, just welcome the haters and you can stack sats in silence. Thanks again for listening to this episode, and be sure to follow us on social media at More Than Blockchain. And if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you're listening to us on. If you haven't done so already, go check out our website at morethanblockchain.xyz, where there's a ton more information, from more podcast episodes to videos to PDFs from the world's leading institutions and so much more. There are even lessons about cryptocurrency, Web3, and Bitcoin. Thanks again for checking out More Than Blockchain, and I'll see you next time.